We welcome you inside our CitrusTV studios. He's Jay Klein, I'm Adam Hipsky, and you can't talk about college football right now without talking about, Jake, get a hold of this, the 8-0 Indiana Hoosiers after a 56-6 dominating win over UCLA. The Bruins were hot, not so much anymore.
Well, I think America fell in love with UCLA and the interim head coach, Tim Skipper, and the interim offensive coordinator, Jerry Neuheisel, who everybody thought maybe was the head coach. But look, the place where great stories like that one go to die is Bloomington, Indiana, because Curt Cignetti is the best coach in college football.
Well, yeah, no kidding. And Indiana, as a football program, the last decade was known as the team that you could walk in there and you were on upset alert, but you weren't getting upset because no matter who was at the helm there, you couldn't get a 60 minutes of football out of Indiana. And Curt Cignetti right now has gotten 60 minutes and more out of his guys each and every week. It's been, I mean, like you said, beyond impressive.
I think this might be the team to beat in college football. I guess outside of Ohio State, they have earned every bit of that number 2 ranking in the AP poll this week. We're going to talk about the new coach opening in LSU in the full show, but all of these teams that have new coach openings should call Curt Cignetti before anyone else. I don't care about the extension. I don't care about what deal he might be under. You got to make him say no.
Well, certainly, and I think as much as Scott Dolson, the athletic director at Indiana, has tried to make this as much of a football school as he can, using that leverage Curt Cignetti did after the Oregon win. But at the end of the day, they still don't have football resources that the SEC does. So I agree, you have to call Cignetti right away.
Yeah, and look, you got to remember, Indiana paid Tom Allen the 9th biggest buyout in the history of college football to not be its coach anymore. It had to nail the hire, and boy, did it with Curt Cignetti.
It certainly feels worth it now with what Curt Cignetti has done over the course of the last just 2 years. Remember that basketball game where he says, you know, Ohio State's nothing, Michigan's nothing, Purdue's nothing? Well, it's certainly paying dividends now. All right, Indiana is 8-0. We'll talk about some more coach openings on the full show.